Everyone ages 12 and older is eligible for a dose of the newly formulated COVID-19 booster. The shot was authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration late last month. Brandon Lewis from our National Verify team looks into claims that the booster was only tested on mice and not humans.
On August 31st, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized an updated booster shot for COVID-19 that also protects against most prominent subvariants of Omicron. People on social media criticized the decision because they said vaccine makers only tested the boosters on mice. Verify viewer Brian emailed us to ask if the new boosters weren't tested on humans. So Brian, let's verify. Were the updated Omicron booster shots tested on mice, not humans, before they were authorized? Our sources are the FDA, vaccine makers Pfizer and Moderna, and Jennifer Pancorbo with North Carolina State University's Biomanufacturing Training and Education Center. When a vaccine is first developed, it undergoes rigorous testing and human clinical trials before it's authorized for use, as we saw with the original COVID-19 vaccine. This is because vaccine makers are creating something new, and they need to prove the delivery system, or method of how your body learns to protect itself, is safe and effective. When a vaccine requires updating, manufacturers use the same delivery service. They just tweak what it's teaching the body.
Everything else in that construct that we're using to vaccinate people is exactly the same over and over and over and over.
These updates don't require lengthy human trials because vaccine makers do test them on animals to make sure they're effective. We see this every year when a new flu vaccine is released. It's only tested on animals because it's similar to previous versions. In the case of the new COVID-19 boosters, manufacturers were conducting human trials on an Omicron booster before the BA.4 and 5 subvariants appeared. The FDA directed vaccine makers to also add protection against those strains too, since they're now the most prevalent variants. The vaccine makers then tested the updated boosters on mice to confirm it works. So, yes, the updated Omicron booster shots were tested on mice, not humans, before they were authorized. But this is very common among all vaccines when they're being updated and not created from scratch. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.